For the Cancer ascendant and moon sign, this transit of Rahu in the Dhanishta in the Aquarius to the Capricorn is been happening in the 8th and the 7th axis, which has been activated. Now, to understand, Mars is the ruler for your 5th and the 10th to be summarized here. So 10th is for the career, 5th is for the aligned skill set. Now you can draw a point here. It is more about your relationship in your work environment. I would state it is the light at the end of the tunnel. So now to understand here, whatever efforts you had been putting over this period of time, the things which you had to be supposed to be getting the recognition is now finally been getting recognized. So I would state like it is one of the best or the harmonious of the transit which has been going to happen, which has been happening between the 8th and the 7th house. And in particular, the same goes with the relationship. While you had been in a relationship, this draws a kind of clarity in your relationship. How the maturity of the relationship is all about, how serious is one about this relationship is all. Yeah, fabulously, this is one of the best of the transit. Going on to the Leo ascendant and the moon sign. For Leo, this has been happening in the 7th and the 6th house axis. Now, this where Mars is the ruler for the 9th and the 4th. Now, to understand here, it is a kind of souring in the relationship, I would state. The bitterness which comes into the relationship, because this is whenever one is in a kind of romantic or in a kind of partnership, whenever one goes into the 6th house where Capricorn is there and the Rahu energy is been out there, so it does tries to bring into the front how one is been looking to strategize oneself, because energy in the 6th is quite higher, so the expectations are quite matured. It won't be the same easy go way as it used to be in the 7th. So there is likely severing of the ties in the relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a partnership front, it is likely to be impacted. Going on by the Virgo ascendant and moon sign, I would state this is a 6th and the 5th house axis transition. For this transition, where the relationship again comes into picture, the efforts which you had been putting into over a period of time, in the 6th house, in Rahu, in the Aquarius. Now this whole efforts is finally getting recognized in the 5th house. However, it is not that amicable, easy getting recognized. It is primarily you are getting the soothing sense of the recognition, but that comes with some kind of cost, because you are here to fulfill a point, to put your point before the audience, and that takes a immense amount of toll on your body. Same like if you remember in my Aries, in my Gemini, the third is here for the Virgo. Health is literally a point to be touched upon while you try to prove yourself.